Hi everybody, it's Kevin with Inspiring How You See That. We have Brian again today.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And we're going to be doing an artist spotlight on another one of my favorite bands, and I've kind of introduced them to Brian, and of course, again, they're from Napalm Records.
Yep. Yeah, we love Napalm.
Definitely do love them, and they're actually from Germany.
Yeah.
So we love a lot of German bands.
We do.
I mean, a lot of overseas bands, not just Germany, but
Yep.
many from different countries.
Yeah, and this one coming from Deutschland, obviously, is Finsterforst. So like Kevin said, he's been a fan for a long time. I'm actually really new to them, but I like their sound a lot. They're probably the best way to describe it. It's kind of like folk metal, if that makes sense. So they most of their songs are in German, but they do have some English that's put in. Like Rammstein and some of the others do that.
They mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. And so it's got that heavy sound, but I love the guitars and the drums, particularly of this band. Usually, I'm more focused on like vocals, and the vocals are good with this, but this band for me is more the instruments. That's what I really like about them.
That's kind of when I, back, when I was streaming YouTube, that's how I found them. I was just searching because I love a lot of German bands, and I was just typed in, German metal, symphonic, and found them. I was like, oh, this is great. And that was before their newest album came out, which was in 2015.
Yeah.
And really hoping they start, getting some new stuff together, because it's been a while since they've,
Yeah, I mean, now we're going on 6 years since Moch Dich Frei, which was their most, like Kevin said, in 2015. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more as well. Because what I like is, when I watch their videos, hear their songs, they don't all sound the same. I mean, some of them, they bring in kind of the symphonic element. Some are more of like the old style folk element. There's some techno in some of it. So it's a really well-rounded sound that I like.
Yeah, and it's blended very well, too.
Yes.
It's not just, it doesn't, you listen to some songs. I mean, some of the bands out there that have done this, where they've kind of combined them, they're okay, but, with them, they do it really well.
They flow well.
And it flows really well, and it's, how a lot of times when I don't know if you guys out there, and you can tell us in the comments if you some bands, they only put a 2 to 4 minute song out there. But with this band,
Not Finsterforst.
This band, you can put a 6 to 10, even the last one that's on there. It's
like
almost,
18 minutes?
It's almost, 19, 20 minutes. And it's still great throughout the whole song. It's one of those you could just keep listening to, and you're like, well, wow, that was 19 minutes. It didn't seem like it, but it just flows very well.
Well, it's almost like telling a story. Almost like not exactly, but kind of like the rock opera type of theory, and that's one of the things I like too. One of the cool things that I found when I was just kind of searching through their stuff, and I didn't realize they did a metal version of Michael Jackson's "Beat It," and it's sung in English, and they did an incredible job. I mean, it blew me away. I'm like, okay, what is this going to be? But I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's. I always, I wish I could speak a few different languages, and I always appreciate it more when you listen to another band from another country, and they translate it into English, or they sing it in English, and it's like, wow, you sound just as good, as you did with the regular, language that you were speaking. It's just amazing.
Yeah. I like that too, and even some of the bands that we've talked about many times, like from Sweden, say, like Amaranth comes to mind. I've heard Elise Rid sing songs in Swedish. I have no idea what she's saying, but it's beautiful. Yeah. And so when they've got both of those, like we've talked about before, I love that as well.
And what helps too is a lot of the German bands we listen to, and like you were saying, a lot of them, you're like, well, what are you saying? But I've listened to them so many times, you start to pick stuff up. You're starting to pick it up. So that's the cool thing. And thanks, guys. I learned a little bit of German. That's my.
I've got a baseline, little bit of knowledge of German.
Yeah, and I mean that's my heritage. My heritage will probably be kicking my butt because I don't really know much of it. But so, but yeah, guys, we're definitely looking forward to hopefully. If there's something new coming out, and you, the viewers out there, if you see or hear anything coming out, let us know, because we'd be excited to hear that and post it or put it out there for new viewers that haven't subscribed, or that are on our subscription. And we'll put it out there for them to kind of enjoy.
Absolutely. And so, like always, make sure you check out Finsterforst. Check out a number of different songs, because there might be one or two that maybe like, this isn't my thing. But don't, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Check out all of it because they have such a varied sound that I'm sure you're going to find something that you'll love like we do. And so, as always, if you guys like this video, let us know what you think of it. Let us know what you think of Finsterforst or any... There might be other foreign language bands out there that we haven't even been exposed to that we'd love to hear about. So let us know that in the comments. As always, we love when you guys stop by. Make sure you subscribe to us. That way you can keep up with what we're doing. We love you guys. God bless. And rock on.
See you next time.